As our world becomes more diverse, racial lines start to blur and expression of sexual identity becomes more open. Experts say our legal system needs to follow suit and protect what some call marginalized communities. 23 News reporter Alyssa Reamer talks with prosecutors from across the region about the need for our criminal justice system to be more diverse and protective.
The 14th Annual Ethics Conference in Rockford, hosted by Winnebago County State Attorney Jay Hanley, is designed to help prosecutors be more aware of the key components needed to serve every portion of their communities.
Eliminate bias and promote equality, diversity, and inclusion in the legal profession.
Winnebago County State Attorney Jay Hanley says he looks forward to the Ethics 101 for Prosecutors Conference every year, because it pushes he and his colleagues to be the best they can be, protecting the people who need it the most.
Another thing to train our prosecutors how to be an ethical prosecutor. And that's why this seminar is crucial for all the prosecutors.
Julia Roundtree Livingston understands the importance of conversations on equality. She's the Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Manager for the Illinois Supreme Court Commission on Professionalism.
We really gauge our responses according to our own lived experiences, and that's limiting sometimes. So it's important, as a reminder that we need to familiarize ourselves with different lived experiences.
Roundtree Livingston spoke to a group of prosecutors at Northern Illinois University's Rockford campus Friday. She hoped to portray how important it is for clients to be understood.
The goal is to help all of the attorneys that are attending to leave better and to be able to offer even increased advocacy for their clients.
Also urged state attorney offices to mimic their communities.
Gives the client a little more reassurance that they're going to engage in this very difficult time with more dignity.
Hanley says his favorite part about Roundtree Livingston's presentation during the Ethics for Prosecutors Conference was when she educated the room about the importance about recognizing biases.
Thanks, Alyssa. The conference also included discussions about prosecutors practicing self-care to feel less stressed on a case.